All right, let's talk about AI. It's supposed to be this incredible tool, right? The one that's going to make us faster, more creative, basically superhuman. But what if it's also, quietly burning us out? Today we're diving into the AI productivity paradox and the hidden cost of all this amazing new power. So let's really get into it. This is the question at the absolute heart of our work lives right now. We were promised this revolution, this explosion in efficiency, but a lot of us are just feeling, well, fried. So what's really going on here? Let's unpack it. First things first, to really get this paradox, you have to start with the good stuff. And let's be honest, the promise of AI is, well, it's huge. It feels almost like magic, bringing this incredible speed and seemingly endless creativity right to our fingertips. And look, this isn't just hype, right? We've all seen this in action. That complex report that used to take all day, bam, done in seconds. A brainstorm for marketing ideas, you get a dozen in a minute. You can create a whole gallery of art in a single afternoon. The tasks that used to be the biggest bottlenecks, poof, they're just instant. And this power is so real, so profound, that a whopping 71% of Americans believe AI is going to cause some major job disruption. Now, whether you think that's good or bad, it just goes to show how deeply we all feel this shift. The potential truly seems limitless. But, and you knew there was a but coming, behind all of that incredible speed, there's a hidden cost, a very human cost. And it's something we're all just now starting to really understand. And this right here is the core of the paradox. It's like for every amazing promise, there's a flip side. You get faster work, sure, but your brain's cognitive load, basically how much you're juggling mentally, it just goes through the roof. You get infinite creative choices, which sounds great, but leads to total burnout. And as AI fills in all our knowledge gaps, well, our own thinking muscles risk getting a little weak. So what is creative burnout? Think about it like this. Making things used to have natural speed bumps, right? It took time. You had limits. AI just removes all of that friction. So now the only thing slowing you down is your own brain. One creator made enough music for 4 albums in just a few weeks, a process that used to take years. That kind of pace, man, it drains your creative battery so fast. And this isn't just some vague feeling, you guys. There's a term for it. Brain fry, and it's a real thing. A study of over 1,400 workers found that the constant mental effort of directing, prompting, and correcting AI leads to serious cognitive exhaustion. And get this, their productivity actually went down when they tried juggling more than 3 AI tools at once. Down? This quote, this one from developer Siddhant Kuri, just hits home. He called it a FOMO treadmill. And that's exactly what it feels like, isn't it? It's not just about using the tools we have, it's the constant crushing pressure to keep up with all the new ones. It's impossible. And that feeling just piles on more stress, feeding right into that burnout. And this leads to what might be the most critical warning of all. An MIT study found something kind of scary. When we lean too heavily on AI, our own brains can start to coast. After using tools like ChatGPT, people actually showed less brain activity when they had to think for themselves. It's like we're building up this cognitive debt. Use it or lose it. If we're not careful, we could be outsourcing our ability to think. So, what do we do about it? We can't just pretend AI doesn't exist. The genie's out of the bottle. The solution isn't to get rid of it. The solution is to fundamentally change our relationship with it. We need to move from seeing AI as a servant to seeing it as a true collaborator. So what does that actually look like? Well, check out these examples. Take Sarah, a product manager. AI tells her, hey, only 20% of people are using this new feature. That's the what. But Sarah, she picks up the phone and asks customers why. That's the human touch. Or Marcus, the sales expert. The AI says a deal is 95% likely to close. But Marcus is in the room and he feels the hesitation. He reads the social cues. See the pattern? AI is brilliant at finding the what, but we humans, we're essential for finding the why. And that's because there are some things that are just fundamentally human. Emotional intelligence, empathy, that gut feeling you get when you're reading the room, understanding the context that lives between the lines of data, building real relationships. These aren't just soft skills anymore, they're our superpower. They're the things AI just can't do, and they are becoming more valuable by the second. So this all brings us to the final and maybe most important piece of this whole puzzle. We have to make a big mental shift. It's time to stop thinking of AI as just an assistant and start thinking of it as a tool for thought. And honestly, this might be the most crucial mindset change we can make. Look at the difference. When AI is just an assistant, it does the work for you. You become a passenger, an intellectual tourist in your own job. But when it's a tool for thought, it helps you think better. It's a sparring partner. It pushes you. It gives you new angles. But you are always, always in the driver's seat. Okay, so you're probably asking, how do I actually do that? Well, here are 4 really practical tips. First, time box your AI sessions. Don't let them take over your day. Second, create a hard separation between your deep thinking time and your doing time with AI. Third, and this is a big one, don't chase a perfect 100% answer from AI. Use its 70% draft as a jumping off point for your own expertise. And finally, just keep a simple log to track when AI is a genuine help versus when it's just getting in the way. Because at the end of the day, it all comes down to this. In a world powered by AI, being human isn't a weakness. It's not a fallback plan. It is your single greatest strategic advantage. Leaning into your empathy, your critical thinking, your intuition. That's not defense. That's offense. That's how you thrive. So I'll just leave you with this one question to chew on. What would you rather have? A tool that thinks for you or a tool that makes you think? Because the answer to that question is going to shape not just how we work, but how we think for generations to come.